Hey YouTube, it's your boy Witchy here, and I'm smacking you about with some more July PUP, the public update preview footage. And this is once again another matchup between Kevin and Ezad, and this is going to be a little bit more interesting, I think, than the previous one because we've had a few more changes, definitely to Russia, huge overhaul. I'm really excited to see the units, the visuals, the changes, the cards, all that good stuff, and also with Haudenosaunee as well. They've had a big change, a huge one with their Civ bonus. Trees last double the life. The yield you get from trees is an extra 100%, which is kind of mind-blowing. And this is going to be interesting because basically Kevin's best civ, his main civ, is Haudenosaunee, and Ezad is a top 10 player, so I definitely want to see this. So without further ado, let's hit that play button and get straight into it. So on the left side of the map here, we have Ezad playing as the Russians in the red, and on the right side of the map, we have Kevin, of course, playing the Haudenosaunee in the blue. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put right now the actual changes on the screen for you for both of these civilizations so you can get an idea of what changes there are. Of course, I will leave all the full details of the July update in the comment section below, and there's always going to be changes before July. There's going to be tweaks and changes that the devs are doing, so it's not 100%. This is not the 100% final product, so just bear that in mind. But let's have a look first. What I'm really interested in is the skins of the explorers, and if I have a quick look at Kevin's here, does this look any different? Haud here, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, the red cap, I don't know. I'm always like double guessing myself. But anyway, Kevin's obviously going for a TP start, as you do. And let's have a quick look. Let me just spin that back round and have a quick look here at Ezad. So where is Ezad's explorer? I got to see the Russian explorer here. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, he's looking cool. I'm liking that. Absolutely awesome. And sometimes I have to second guess myself with some of these explorers because I rarely look at units this close up. So for me, it's kind of a tricky one. Like, has it changed? Has it not? I don't know. I'm sort of second guessing. Of course, let me know down in the comments below if I'm just talking absolute rubbish. But 70 XP is going to be going to Ezad there, grabbing that, which is very, very nice. And I'm trying to get the map back to where it needs to be, and he's also going to be grabbing himself 40 food as well. So let's have a look at the decks. I know you guys are wanting to have a look at that. Let's have a look. Here we go. I can already see there it is, the 7 Poruchkits, or the Poruchks. Yeah, the Poruchks. There it is, the Russian junior officer, heavy hand infantry with a large attack. So this is basically your halberdier units. I can also see changes here, the new order regiments. Look at this, brand new. This is basically your Boyers card, your new Boyers card, you could say. It gives all of your infantry, your Poruchks, which are your halberdiers, your recruits, which is the musketeer, and obviously the strelets. All of those are going to give 10% HP and damage. And you've got the good old Boyers, but of course it's now changed and it's just for all of the Cav. So you can see the Cav Archer, Cossack on Opriknik. So it's quite clear cut now. That's your Cav upgrade. That's your infantry upgrade. Nice and clear cut. And we can see here, is there any other upgrades? We do have Strelet Haud here as well, which is interesting where you do a muster. But apart from that, no other changes. Let's have a quick look over at Kevin's here. And we can see, what is this? The Tuscarora supports, sends 9 Kanya and 2 healers. He has that in for 1,000 coin. That's definitely different. And apart from that, oh, we do see the conservative tactics. This one's huge. So all infantry now is going to be affected by this, which is absolutely nice. And we can see here that, look how slow the wood is going down. And that is simply because we have 100% yield, folks, on the wood, which is absolutely crazy. So, Ezad going for an age up here. What is he going for? He's going for the Quartermaster 400 wood, and he's moving his vills, putting a blockhouse in the middle. Nothing different there right now from him, but I definitely want to see what the first card is going to be. I can't wait. We do see quite a lot of vills on gold. Normally, maybe only have 2 or 3 to start making the musketeers or the recruits. Or recruits. Yeah, I'll call it recruits. The recruits. Or recruits. I don't really know. I'm losing the plot. I should know because I'm actually learning Russian, but it's hard when you actually don't see it in Cyrillic. When you see it in phonetic, it's actually more difficult. So I'd like to see it in Cyrillic so I know what I'm actually dealing with. Anyway, let's have a look at Kevin. He's just about to get into the next age with the Wise Woman. That's going to give him the crates, I believe. So like an eco. There it is. Yeah, the eco crates. He's going to be getting a bunch of food, wood, and gold crates. And he's going defensive. He doesn't want to go for, you know, the rush because he knows that, you know, Izad's probably going to rush because of the nature of Russia. We can see here 5 Vils coming in as his first card. Fantastic. And he's gone for the TP, of course, and he's actually gone for the native. Let's have a look at the native here. He has the monastery. You can get 2 monastery wagons which can be placed on coin. That's kind of crazy. The Armatoli, I don't even know what this one is here. Which is the Evzoni attack upgrade. Of course, he's going for the Evzonis, which is the skirmisher, which is interesting. So he wants to try and play with those because food and wood is very good for Haud. So it offers native options quite well because pretty much all natives are going to cost you food and wood. And if you have such high yield on trees, it's just a lot better. You can stay in base longer. You can turtle more. It's just great. And we can see 600 wood now coming in for him. So he's probably going to be using that for a little bit more infrastructure and to just start getting Evzonis out, which we can see. But have a look. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look at the Poruchiks and the Strelets here as well. Look at them. Wow. They look amazing. They look absolutely amazing. Just their like robes that they've got, they look absolutely awesome. And we can see the Strelets moving in. I think the Strelets are basically the same. They haven't changed. I don't know whether the voiceovers... Yeah, they've just used, obviously, existing voiceovers, of course. Strelets are going to try and trade here with the Tomahawks. The Evzonis, however, yeah, they're just skirmisher units as well. But their range resist is pretty good. 30%. More Evzonis coming out now as well. And we can see Kevin here has his next card available, getting a little bit of pressure here. I like this Poruchik opening here from Izad. So he basically went for the 6 Poruchiks and then went for 700 wood, I believe. Yeah, that's just come in for him. And now he's actually going for a church. Interesting. So I always thought that maybe going for the pike opening is actually quite good with Russia now, because you can get a bunch of Strelets out. Like normally the standard opening would always be 5 musketeers. You get 5 musketeers, 4 Cossacks. That would be your kind of start to Russia. But now it's completely different. We're going for the Poruchiks straight in with Strelets as well. Yeah, it's crazy. And more Strelets on the way now. And now we're getting the 5 Cossacks in. Fantastic. Kanya have now popped as well for Kevin. He's got his Kanya shipment in, getting a longhouse down as well. And we're going to see the Poruchiks in action here against the Kanyas. And they're going to be... Ooh, they're going to be getting stuck in. Losing them, though, unfortunately, which is not the best. More Evzonis on the way now for Kevin. And Izad's hopefully going to try and save as much as he can here. But this is quite scary from Kevin. I like the Evzoni play here. Rather than going Aenas, he's gone for the Evzonis. And we can see he's just trying to get as much value from these Strelets as possible. 23 Vils for Izad, 24 for Kevin right now, and he's just immediately getting in conservative tactics. I think this card is kind of insane, and I think this card is going to be, you know, used a lot earlier. Normally, conservative tactics you use a lot later when you play Age 2. It's a later card. You kind of want to get more military out, maybe a bit more eco before you get conservative. But he's gone straight for it already because it's all infantry, which means that includes the Evzonis, which before that wouldn't be possible. So it's a great buff to Haud. And of course, Haud have many different cards and options now in Age 4, but it looks like Kevin actually hasn't really gone for any of the new Age 4 cards that you have available for the Haud. There's 6 Musket Riders has been buffed. The Canadian Loyalists is another one as well that's had a recent change. It's not a new card, it's just had a recent change. But yeah. There is a Native Warrior option as well. There's a brand new card, Native Warrior Conscription in Age 2, that basically it combines both team and 1v1 Native Warriors. They're 25% cheaper and 20% extra build limit, which is nuts. So that could be an option if you want to play natives with Haud. So we can see more canyons coming in. So much on wood now. But look at the trees. He's still in base chopping these trees. It's wild. There's still like 2 full trees, another tree there. Look, we haven't seen these going down. There's still so many around the base, which means that raiding is going to be harder for people trying to raid Haudenosaunee. We now see a native warrior combat coming in now for Kevin. That he actually has. I didn't actually see that there. So he's got his native warrior card. Very, very nice. And that's really going to help his Haudenosaunee here. And a lot of Strelets here now for Izad. And he has pretty much gone for 3 unit shipments straight in a row. And we can see the recruits. Look at them. They look amazing. I love them. Look at them. With such a brilliant color, like a dark green with the nice little cuffs and the hats. I absolutely love it. They are so clear now that they are not musketeers. I love the image of them as well. It's absolutely awesome. There it is. So we're going to see a little bit of toing and froing here. And we can see the Strelets. Strelet Musk with a bit of Cossack, and now Izad going in for his upgrade. The New Order Regiments, brand new card. The Poruchiks, the Recruits, and the Strelets are going to be coming in now. That's going to give a great upgrade. Doesn't want to lose too much here before this upgrade does come in. The Haudenosaunee obviously have now been buffed further as well. Look at them, 248 HP as a skirm, which is insane. They can tank so much damage. There's so many of them. Kanya are going to be getting on top of the recruits. Remember, they're not as good as musketeers. That's why we made that difference. And you can see Cav are easily able in mass to get through them. And all that's left is some Strelets. And the Kanya are going to be able to get all over that. And I don't see any Poruchiks coming out here for Izad right now. Nothing of the sort. He is just getting in some Strelets now. But this is looking a bit dicey for him, to be honest. Not too sure what he's going to be able to pull out the bag here, but he doesn't want to fight under 2 blockhouses. Kevin, you know, it's not the best thing to do that. 5 Kanya going to be coming out, continuing with Tomahawk production, and he's got War Hut Warrior Attack. I think they've changed the name of this as well. So, oh my God, hang on a minute. I've got to pause. So, hang on. So, let's just put this straight. You have War Hut Warrior Attack, which gives you the Aena, Forest Prowler, and Tomahawk. So, your ranged infantry, 15% damage upgrade. You also have 10% damage on top of that, and 10% HP for the units as well. And if you have native warriors, you get 15%. I mean, it's just nuts. The War Hut Warrior with the Conservative, with the War Hut Warrior hit points, means you could play Age 2 so well. Like, your Age 2 units could rival Age 3 pretty well if you wanted to sustain in Age 2. So, it's just crazy. It's crazy. 5 Canyons coming down now for him. He's going to continue with the production. And, yeah, Kevin just needs to get on top of this if he can, but he doesn't want to fight too much under the blockhouses because they are, you know, doing some damage. And we do have a Greek Revolution here, by the way. Kevin does have that. I don't know whether he's used it yet. I think he still needs to wait a while, yeah. You can spawn a bunch of Greek units. They're actually pretty scary. I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, there it is. The War Hut Warrior hit points coming in now. So it's just upgrade after upgrade. He's not even going for the units that we normally see. He's going for just upgrades instead. And the Tomahawks, you can see, have already got their HP upgrade as well, doing serious damage. 1 blockhouse is already down. It looks like the second one is going to go as well. So Izad kind of retreating. His next step is to basically try and rebuild. That's what he's doing. He's trying to sort of protect the hunts over the north side of the map. And now he's thinking about aging up. He has gone for the church. I don't know if he's got any church techs or anything like that from there. I didn't see it. I might have missed it. But yeah, we can see definitely an Age 3 is on the way. It's Izad's only chance. Coin has now dropped at the TC. And I think Kevin's just going to play Age 2 here, honestly. He's got another batch of Tomahawks coming in. Yeah, the Explorer has definitely changed. He definitely looks different. Unless I'm losing the plot, as I mentioned. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, it's a healer. Oh, wait, no, it is the Explorer. It is the Explorer, isn't it? Yeah, it is Explorer. I don't know why it's just... Is he just called healer? Strange. Anyway, yeah. So he's got the Tomahawks coming in, and he's just made some more recruits, looks like. Izad getting the getting great coat is probably the best thing to do. And I don't think he's actually going for H3 now. He knows that he's under pressure. I don't think he can do it. So he's just going to have to try and sustain as much as he can. He is going to be getting 600 coin now, probably because he's having to spend it on, you know, the recruits and the Strelets here. I need to know how to say that in Russian. So I will definitely look, guys. I'm saying recruits. I'm saying recruits. Recruit. It sounds like I'm Scottish. Recruit. I don't actually know. I need to check it out. I'm sure there's Russian speakers who can let me know in the comments below if I am saying it correctly. But we can see Boyars is coming in. And Kevin here is actually going for some crates himself. So I think he's going to want to age now. He's going for the mixed crates. So yeah, I think he's macroing for that age up as well. And the great thing about the mixed crates is it gives you 300 wood. So that means that you can you can have the wood available for unit upgrades the minute you get into age 3, which is really, really nice. So that's why I do like that card. Okay. Couple of Kanya here going to be picking off a few vills. Picking off 1, 4 are going to try and get away here. How many are they going to be able to clear up? Probably going to be able to clear up all of them here. Another one goes down. 3 left. And 2 left. And looks like the recruits are going to... Or the recruits. I think they're just called recruits. We'll call them recruits. Okay. Age 3 underway now for Kevin here, for Haud. We've got the messenger. Quick age up here is on the way. And Izad here. He is not ready yet. I don't know. I think he's just going to play age 2 now. He's used both of his coin shipments. I thought he was going to potentially think about going to age 3, but he's actually reverted on that, and he is continuing with age 2 play. Russia do better in age 2, to be fair. And we do have another card available. What's he going to go for? Is it going to be 600 coin? Yes, it is. Oh, maybe he didn't use 600 coin then. I thought we already used 600 coin. That longhouse is going to get sieged. Going to cause a bit of a problem for Kevin here with his population space. Got 5 pop space here. And what's he going for? He's going for the Armatoli, which is basically the upgrade for the Evzones. And straight behind that, he's going to be going for the Fanariots. Don't really know what the veteran Fanariots is, but I think it's to get the Evzones up, right? I'm not too sure. Let's just see anyway. We'll keep an eye on the Evzones here. And the recruits are going to try and do... Oh, he's done the Greek Revolution. There they are, the Sacred Band Infantry. Look at them. They look absolutely amazing. Look at the little flags or whatever it is on the front of their hats. They look amazing. Very, very scary units. Very scary indeed. Heavy infantry. Going to be doing a lot of damage here for Kevin. And he's got the upgrades on the Evzones now. Their veteran status. And Skirm Musk is the combination for Kevin right now. Not really using a lot of Haud stuff, but boom, he goes for the second big button option for the Tomahawks. 10 Tomahawks have now come in, and Forest Prowlers now on the way. And remember, Forest Prowlers are going to benefit from those upgrades that Kevin got. So, you know, the one here, the War Hut Warrior attack, the War Hut Warrior hit points, and also conservative tactics, they're all going to benefit the Forest Prowler in age 3, which is kind of crazy. And we do see, I think, yeah, he's going on farms, I think. I think he is a little bit strapped for food right now. He definitely needs to get maybe over to the sort of southeast part of the map. There's a couple of hunts here. If I have a look at Kevin's vision, he knows that they're there. But I think because of raids and stuff like that, he's kind of, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. He should be all right. He should be all right. More Evzones on the way, and he's not looking in the best position. Hasn't really aged up. Decided to play age 2, and you know that great pop of the Greek revolutionaries. We can see them here. The Sacred Band Infantry, sorry, doing a great job. Great use of these different combinations. I love the composition here from Haud. Very, 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 very good. It's probably going to be thinking about sieging this TP down. There it goes. And now we are going to see the Reformist Tsar coming in for Izad. He is collecting a lot of coins, so I'm interested to see what option he's going to be going with the church here. This is probably his last sort of attempt here He is getting some Strelets and more recruits in. And another house going to be going down. Trying to disrupt population as much as he can. And double Forest Prowlers now coming in. And the Elite Kanya upgrade for Kevin. But still quite a bit from Izad here to deal with. Got a lot of Cossacks. 11 Cossacks here. But remember, there are the Sacred Band Infantry. Very, very good against Cav. 3 times bonus against Cavalry. And we do see an upgrade income for the Church, but I'm not too sure what he's going to be doing with that Church upgrade. And now, just trying to see if he can tussle with Kevin, but there's just so much upgrades here. It's kind of insane, the amount of upgrades that he's got, that he got in Age 2. Going to be able to clear up a lot of these Strelets here. They're not going to be able to do a great deal. They're not upgraded. They're not in Age 3. And it is looking pretty rough here for Izad. I think this is going to be a GG. You can see just the Cossacks trying to do what they can on the front line here, but it's just not going to be enough. There are still some of those Tomahawks there doing some damage. And there is the GG from Izad. Kevin taking the game there, and I've got to say, a lot of changes with how Russia played there, especially with the opening. Not the Age 1. Age 1 was relatively stable, simple, nothing's really changed, but it was the whole Age 2 play where we had the pike shipment. We had the Poruchiks coming in. I think that was the first shipment. So basically you can use the Poruchiks to basically siege, harass, stuff like that, and you can kind of play them with the Strelets. So you can kind of go like a bow pike composition or skirm pike with Russia, which is, you know, very unusual. We didn't see any more of the Poruchiks being made, so Izad didn't actually train any more of them. I don't know whether, I imagine they cost, I mean, they are halberdier type units, so I imagine they cost food and gold, which is a bit tricky. We didn't see any more of them being made, so potentially that's something that you might want to think about. But all I can say is, man, like, look at the wood gathering for Kevin. He's still got so much wood. It's insane. The wood yield is nuts, guys. Normally at this point, a lot of this wood would be gone and you'd have to move a little further out to your base. But the fact that you've got 100% extra yield on wood is just quite clear. Town center big buttons are now cheaper, 5% cheaper. It's kind of insane. And the conservative tactics, of course, that now improves all infantry. Once again, a great thing for them. And also, something that I think people should try and use is the Native Warrior conscription card. Kevin didn't use it here, but basically it means that, you know, Native Warriors are 25% cheaper and you get 20% more of them. So that could have been a great thing, especially seeing as Kevin was using the Haudenosaunee. That could be quite a different play where you play super hard with the natives. But I liked this game overall. And of course, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this. What maybe Izad did wrong, what did Kevin do right, and let me know what civ you're going to give a go when the update does hit in July. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Catch you later, guys. Bye.